Why is copywriting the most important skill ever? Why? Because one simple reason: communication is everything. It doesn't matter if you have the most amazing thoughts, the most amazing ideas in your life, if you don't know how to communicate it in a good way. So does it matter if you have the next Apple idea, if you don't know how to communicate it, how to put it in words that people see it? For me, copywriting is the number one way to communicate, to let people know, and to actually help out. Because as human beings, we need to communicate with each other, and words is the best way, for one simple reason: because words are printed. Words are gonna be there forever. If you see those caveman drawings, they have been there for thousands of years. So writing is the most efficient way, words are the most efficient way for people to see it over and over and over again. I know we got videos, but most of the times we see words everywhere, in every single billboard, in every newspaper, in any social media, in any post. There's always words somewhere. In the road, when you see all these signs that tell you where to go and what to do and what not to do. So if there's a sign of stop, it's gonna be always there. That word is gonna be there always, and you're gonna know what to do, and it's gonna communicate you something. The thing is that there's a lot of words that mean more to us, that arise some emotions to you and make you take action. That's the magic of words. Because there's a lot of people with really good ideas. This used to happen to me a lot. I have awesome ideas, but I didn't knew how to communicate in a good way. Why is it that you sometimes have a really awesome idea and you don't know how to communicate even to your friends, to your family? Because you told them like, hey, this awesome idea, I have this thing that is gonna revolutionize the world, right? We have all had these moments where we think this thought is gonna be everything, it's gonna change the world, but not even your friends realize the emotion behind it. They don't realize the importance that you do, because you know it's an awesome idea and you want everyone to know it, but you just don't know how to use the right words. Because there's some things that we tell, and we see other people that just know how to talk. They know how to talk, they don't know anything, but they know how to communicate themselves, communicate their ideas. There's a lot of people that they don't have the ideas, they don't have the knowledge, but they just know how to communicate. So that's the why, that's the reason copywriting is the number one skill for any marketer and for any people in the world. Because you're always sending emails, WhatsApps, messages through your phone. You're always using words. Even when you're talking, you're using words. And copywriting is the art of using the right words to arise the right emotion you want, in order to get the most amount of people to know the information, to get it, to get the message, to do a certain action that is gonna solve their problems. In history, words have been really, really important. There's a lot of essays, a lot of books that have changed the world in so many ways, that if you know the art of words, if you know how to put in words what you're thinking, your ideas, the ways you want to change the world, you can change anything. And that's the purpose at the end, to communicate in the most efficient way. Because why does it matter if you have a lot of thoughts, a lot of good ideas, but you don't know how to communicate in a way that people are gonna put the same attention as you, are gonna get the same emotion as you, are gonna change, are gonna make the change. So this is the art of communicating through words. But because why does it matter, right? At the end, if you don't know how to put it out, how many people has falling into the void of social media when they know they have an awesome message, they have a good message, that it's well intentioned. There's a message that they truly want to help people out, but they just don't find the words because words are limited, but they can be really powerful. Words can never truly say what you think and what you feel as a human being. If you think about a sunset and I see a beautiful sunset, you could say the word beautiful, but it's not gonna have all the feelings, all the emotions that were built up in that moment, the people you were with, the things you were thinking and feeling. Words are limited. As human beings, we need to go beyond words. But right now, that's what we have. And they do work really good if you use them in the right way. Obviously, really powerful if you mix it up with images, with videos. We have so much things nowadays that it's endless. The opportunities, the options are endless. So basically, copywriting is the art of communicating your message, getting it through. If you truly want to help as much people as possible, you need to know the art of copywriting. You need to know different words so you can turn from this, to something tangible, to something that people can truly understand and learn and get the message out, right? So that's the true purpose of copywriting. That's why it's the number one skill, because at the end it's just communication. It's taking your inner world and making it out and having people actually understand what you're trying to say. Because right now I have so much things, so much thoughts, so much emotions that I'm trying to tell you, but it's harder, right? If you don't have the crucial skills, if you don't have these little tips, tweaks that you can apply right now that are actually really simple. It doesn't have to be complex at all. So that's the mission. That's why it's so important. A lot of companies might spend thousands of dollars, a lot of time building the best product ever, but what happens if they can't communicate it? What happens if you have the best car in the world, but you don't know how to communicate that it's the best car in the world, or you don't know how to tell people why it's the best car in the world? Because people at the end don't really care. We don't care about the features. We don't care about what material is made. We care about the emotion it's gonna make us feel in the moment. What am I gonna feel when I use it? What is the purpose of this? Because we always need a purpose. We always need a why. Why are we doing this? This is the main driving force for human beings, having a reason. At the end, we don't care what, because we care about the emotion behind it, and then we try to rationalize it. But then the words are so limited. So let's say that you could take all your ideas, all the things that you're always thinking, like, this is gonna be awesome if I could teach people this thing, and put it in a way that it's understandable, that it's gonna get to the most amount of people as possible. Would you do it? Right? It just takes the proper knowledge. It just takes doing some research and learning, given the importance that it needs, because copywriting is number one. If you sell a dream, the what doesn't really matter that much. It doesn't really matter much what is it, but rather the why, the reason why you should have it, why you should feel this way, why do you need this right now in your life. And copywriting is the vehicle so you get there. Copywriting was the vehicle for Steve Jobs. Why? Because he knew what words to use exactly. He had a feeling. He knew why people should have an iPhone, but he exactly knew what were the words that he needed. If you see, he was obsessed with typography. Every single MacBook has a lot of different fonts, right? He got so obsessed with it. Why? Because it was a way to transmit a message. So he knew that layouts, that words, he knew that this was so important. So that's why copywriting is the most important skill ever, because it's a way to communicate. It's a way to tell everyone. So, if you want to take this seriously, if you want to truly get a message out and help as many people as possible, you need to learn this skill. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It was just a rant, some things that I had in my head that I wanted to communicate. I hope it helps. I hope it is thought-provoking for you. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.